Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Crypto Insider channel. I am the Crypto Insider, back with another cryptocurrency video for you on today, April 9th, 2020. It's Thursday, the week's almost over, and I'm sure everybody's looking forward to the week ending, work being over, so you can stay home. Uh, it's very odd being sort of isolated this long. I'm doing well. I'm here with the Crypto Insider mascot, the Black Labrador Ziggy, here at the Crypto Insider compound. He sees nothing wrong with staying home for this amount of time, and it's heaven to him. So he's doing well and keeping my spirits up here. No worries on that regard. If you're new to the channel and looking at the screen, you will see that we have made another donation at Good XRP. We do every time we make a video. We check the number of YouTube subscribers, and based on how many we get, we send a small amount of XRP off to at Good XRP. Actually, I think we send about half an XRP for each new user, or 0.6 or 0.7. I don't know the exact formula we use. I just take a gander at it. Sometimes I round up, sometimes I round down. There's no exact science. But we do make a donation for each new subscriber to the channel, and that's what you're seeing on the screen. The Good XRP group breaks it down, sends it off to those charities. All good places. You can check out the Twitter handles to find out their mission statements, but they're all good ones. Let's jump into live coin watch. The market's been a little bit funny today, and it looked early on like it wanted to pull back, and it has pulled back a little bit, but there's also some buying pressure out there. It's not easily pulling back, so it depends on the coin. Market cap, increasing since this March 12th number. You can see the trend. Very easy to see that rising. Bitcoin dominant, 64.5%. Looks like maybe it gained a little bit since yesterday, but nothing unusual or out of the ordinary. The biggest winner overnight in the top 10 is going to be Tezos with a 3.16% gain, now sitting at $2.11. One of our favorite cryptocurrencies is struggling with that 20-cent mark. We've breached it, but it sort of flutters around 20 cents right now. We're at 0.199359, and earlier we were at 0.20006. So it's kind of wants to hang out there. It seems to be acting, 20 cents seems to be acting as a resistance level. See if we can break that, turn it into a support, and once we do that, any future legs can happen. Also worthy to note that the XRP Bitcoin pair, XRP has gained on Bitcoin a little bit, increasing the number of Satoshis that it would trade for, and I expect that some of the more technical analysis people, the chart analysis people, will be coming out with their videos and thoughts on what that means and why it happened. Chainlink, the big winner at 19.35% since yesterday. 3.43 is what it's sitting at. Chainlink, very nice looking trend there for any coin or asset class. You gotta love that sort of run up. Link's been a good one throughout the last year. Link and Tezos both. They're both positions that we like here. A lot of things are making little gains. You'll see Stellar down here with 0.73%. Monero, sort of a privacy coin, at 1.24% gain. Dash, it looks like. So as we get down into the market caps, we see our H bar 0.81%. Not huge movement. But we're going to keep an eye on H-bar. It's certainly one of the up-and-comers we think here at the Crypto Insider channel. Um, let's look at our Coinalyze page. Oh yeah, there's the 0.20006 I was talking about, and see what we're at. It looks like we just turned pretty kind of red over the past, I don't know, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. 24-hour high being 20.3 cents, and the low being 19.4 cents. So we're still within that range. We'll see what ends up happening at the end of the day. I know the Fed announced a stimulus package that's probably going to help the traditional market, some 2.3 trillion. Um, and as that market, generally as that market's been going up, so is crypto. And I don't know if they're if it's a ratio thing where the traditional market goes up and so does crypto, or if it's just everything depressed so far that now everything's rolling back at the same time. I think that's a more likely scenario than being tied to the traditional Dow or anything like that. Um, we have two stories from 11 News, and we're not going to go into it too much. Uh, we already covered this really. XRP price forecast, the U.S. dollar pair working on eruption through that 20-cent resistance. But it does talk about. I thought this article talked about XRP gaining on the Bitcoin pair, but it's not really worth it to talk about right now. I don't think, because we will see some of the technical people, I'm guessing, get into why that's happening or what needs to happen for more of it to take place. Um, H bar, there's another article from 11 News where they look at Monero, they look at Chainlink, and they look at H bar, and they say H bar ranked 43 on the coin market cap, has had a topsy-turvy 2020. Yeah, everything has. Uh, like the other alts, HBAR 2 was affected by the market crash on the 12th or 13th. However, it's interesting to note that despite the crash, HBAR's price never sank to as low as the lows in January and early February, while also recovering. HBAR's growth of 10.92% over the last 10 days wasn't as significant as the likes of Monero and Chainlink. So it didn't come back quite as good as Monero and Chainlink, but it didn't fall as far either. So it looks like HBAR is showing some stability over some of the other coins. The parabolic SAR highlighted the improving bullishness in the market, with the last few dotted markers observed to be under the price candles. The relative strength index seemed to be around the 50 mark, suggesting the crypto asset was neither oversold nor overbought. So, H-bar may be attractive to somebody who wants stability in a crypto for some reason. We like it, but I like it more as a speculative. I think there's a lot more potential price growth in H-bar, especially as it starts to get more and more noticed and possibly get listed on more exchanges. We'll take a look at what it's been doing for the past hour. It's also taken a downturn in the past 5-10 minutes, but these can change very quickly. Oftentimes, by the time I get a video uploaded, all these numbers have turned green. Up 3.72% on the 7 days, and just down 0.03% in the last hour. And when we're talking something that's only 3 cents to begin with, 0.03% of that is a very small number. You're looking at 0.0005 cents, the difference between the high and low here. So I think H bar is a buy at anything up to about 4.5 cents. So if it's something you're interested in, I would definitely do your own research and see if it fits with your investment plan, and make your decision there. Now, story not related to price from Reason.com by Stephanie Murray. This is a very long article, so if you want to know all the specifics of it, I would suggest going to Reason.com and reading it. But a guy makes an interesting argument. He's undergoing an audit from the Internal Revenue Service. His name is William Zietsky. Zietsky? I don't know. I'm not good with names, folks. Uh, but the IRS wanted all of his, was part of the audit. They wanted all of his Bitcoin and crypto activity for a certain year, which is common with the IRS. He provided all the information that they asked for, but he redacted the public addresses of the wallets. And the IRS is not happy with that. They want to know all the information. They want to see the wallet addresses and everything. And his argument is that by asking for that, they're violating the Fourth Amendment right to search and seizure, because once you have somebody's public address, you can continually monitor on a go-forward basis. Whereas, if you have a subpoena for a bank account or something like that, usually it's going to have a start date and an end date, and you're only going to provide the activity that falls into what they're requesting, rather than give them access to monitor indefinitely for the rest of time immemorial. So it's an interesting argument he has. I agree with him. I'm not a big fan of the IRS. I know they serve a purpose and there's a reason for them, but I do think they should have to follow sort of other guidelines, almost like a law enforcement agency would, meaning they're only going to be able to look at your finances if they have probable cause and they've gotten a warrant and they have reason to do so, and not sort of a random, all right, we're picking these people and looking at all their finances. I believe that's a bad method, and I believe it is contrary to the ideas that most Americans hold. Well, that's pretty much it. I made it to the end of the video here, because I heard the music. I'm going to pop up some additional videos for you to watch, so you can continue your crypto insider journey. Remember, like and subscribe. We will get more money to charity on your behalf, and I will see you tomorrow. Well, I won't see you. You'll hear me tomorrow.